Okay, I think we're good to go. Hello all. Happy Friday. Back with some more Vampyr. And I guess it's time for us to go to the Ascalon Club, because I promised we'd do that last time. Did kill a few people earlier in the previous video, but hope to kill more soon. Like I said, we're gonna be a cold-blooded killer. But first we need to head to the Ascalon Club and see what's occurring there. Oh, and it's healthy in the Ascalon Club.
Do you know where you are standing right now?
In front of the Ascalon Club, I presume.
Yep.
The Ascalon Club only summons or ostracizes. What is your business tonight?
I received an invitation. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
It's time to be let in.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed. Please proceed.
Arthur
Lord
Pendleton.
Redgrave is waiting on you upstairs.
There's a dead body.
There has been quite a battle here.
I wonder whether we can find anything.
I'm sure the Ascalon Club has the money to replace the furniture.
Oh, I'm guessing we just exited. Upsy daisy. Never mind. We can just go back in. My bad. Oh well. I thought we were going to get some collectibles or something. Yep, so we're back outside. Didn't know there was going to be a back door, but never mind. We need to see what's going on in the Ascalon Club. Right. A lot of bloodshed as per. Alright. That's a no. Is there anything in here? Nope. Hey, no more people chilling, welcome back. Good to see you. Oh, another Lord Redgrave thing. William Marshall. Yep. Okay.
It's locked, all right.
Wait, was that something, or am I just seeing things? Nope, it's just a light. I'll just steal all your stuff. Ooh, key to the basement. New letter. More of Lord Redgrave stuff. Okay. Is this where I just come from? Hope no one saw that. it's blood absorption. Nope. Damage is more important.
I cannot enter.
Oh, here we go.
Good evening.
Hello. Is that Redgrave over there? No. Can't remember which one he is.
My good friends, if I may have your attention. Behold our visitor, the good Dr. Reed. Newborn of blood so pure and strong that even my friend Fergal Bansher was no match for him.
Here, here, here.
Come forward, young Ekon, for we have so much to discuss.
Do we?
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. I am Lord Redgrave, Earl of Bristol and chairman of this exclusive association.
Lord Redgrave.
At last we meet. I've been eager to make your acquaintance. I've heard some astounding things about you.
Okay.
Please accept my condolences for your loss, Dr. Reed.
Thank you, my lord. Lady Ashbury expressed your wish to meet me.
Yes. The lady has always been a useful acquaintance, though not always reliable. Is she a good friend of yours?
She's a close friend, and I'm honored that she feels the same about me.
The centuries have taught me never to trust a woman completely, especially if she is a mortal. Too prone to emotions, if you ask me. Too fickle when it comes to
You're just a
important
misogynist.
decisions.
My lord, do not expect me to speak ill of Lady Ashbury.
Of course not, and I praise your loyalty. Would you offer the same fidelity to the Empire?
What do you mean?
I speak of the Skull Plague that threatens London and the country. You have been on the front line in the East End, but the time has come to open up a second front here.
The epidemic has escaped the quarantine. You have new cases of the outbreak.
We don't know for certain, but we cannot allow the disease to threaten the prominent heads of Great Britain.
Why are you suddenly so friendly? The last time I met one of yours, he tried to kill me.
Are you referring to Fergal? He was the most useful of servants, but he was just a servant. You, on the other hand, Doctor, proved yourself much more worthy.
You want me to find possible sources of the outbreak in the West End? Is that it?
Ah, straight to the point, like all eager newborns. We shall have time to talk about all this, Dr. Reed, but first, I should like to get to know you better.
Talk? Is that the only reason you asked me here?
Well,
I doubt it.
I also wanted to meet the intriguing Ekon who made such a powerful progeny of his sister. You have not learned the name of your maker, am I correct?
No, I haven't.
Have no embarrassment, Dr. Reed. We all make mistakes. But whatever your lineage, you are definitely Ascalon material.
What do you mean?
I would like you to become a member of the Ascalon Club, and to serve me as such.
Before I accept, I have so many questions.
Please ask.
What does it mean to be
Questions,
a member of the
questions,
Ascalon?
questions.
It means that you swear to protect the interests of the Crown, that you become a loyal servant of the British Empire.
Do you have any official recognition from the government? A charter from His Majesty the King?
No. Of course, the Ascalon Club publicly supports the Empire, but the true nature of its members remains a secret.
Am I supposed to follow orders?
As founder and chairman of the club, I alone am entitled to make demands of our members. And I
Just
do
you?
appreciate obedience.
What is the Ascalon Club's express purpose?
We follow the credo of William Marshall, the greatest knight who ever lived. As was he,
Oh,
we are
yeah.
sworn to protect the British
Didn't
Empire.
he turn you?
William Marshall founded the Ascalon Club.
Not exactly. William Marshall granted me immortality, and I founded the club a few years later. The good knight has been gone for so long.
Hey, Josh. How's
What
it
does
going?
Ascalon mean?
Ascalon was the lance wielded by St. George, glorious patron saint of England when he slew the dragon. And like that lance, we pierce the hearts of all our nation's enemies.
I killed Fergal, who claimed to be one of yours, sent to cleanse the East End of all Skulls. Will his death be an issue?
Do not worry. My priorities have changed. Fergal was a zealous servant of mine, but like any servant,
I can't move the
he had his
camera.
limitations and is readily replaced if necessary.
Can't change the camera at all.
I agree to join the club.
This
There
is
we go.
good news. Good news indeed in these crucial times. Let's inform the Assembly formally and proceed with your initiation.
My initiation?
Fear not. Nothing fancy nor dangerous. It is just that we, the members of Ascalon, believe that tradition and custom are the backbone of this country.
Okay.
My fellow members, dear friends, please gather and welcome this Ekon as one of our own.
Is he worthy? Is his blood pure?
Oh god, they all speak in unison.
Well, speak, Dr. Reed, in front of the most sacred blood. The blood
speak
of
in
our
unison, I don't
beloved
like it.
William Marshall, speak now. Will you serve and protect the crown as he did?
Yes.
Is there ashes in
will.
there or something?
Then, young Ekon, it is time to testify with your blood. It is time to sign the Book of Allegiance. I know it's awfully gothic and a tad pedantic, but England's traditions are the backbone of our nation.
I guess it is. Alright. What colour are my eyes? Oh, I have to write it in blood. Can anyone tell what colour my eyes are? Are they blue or are they red? I know that the back's black.
Delightful. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. Take your place among the bearers of the lance.
One of us! One of us!
Do I need to talk to him? Okay.
That went well, did it not? It is always useful to bolster the troops' morale, especially before a difficult battle.
You have the makings of a general, my lord.
I was, though very long ago, well, not quite a general, but a proud defender of the crown.
So why did you really want to meet me?
Straight to the point again, young Ekon. All right, let's talk, you and I, Lance Bearer.
I'm listening, my lord.
According to my spies, you have worked with Dr. Edgar Swansea on the epidemic, and your findings were quite alarming.
Do you know Edgar Swansea?
Not personally, but I've been told he has some sort of immortal fetish and is a good friend of yours.
Does it bother you that I consider him my good friend?
As long as you reveal nothing of the club's inner workings, why should I forbid you engaging in conversation with the good Dr. Swansea?
Well, that should be alright then.
You were spying on me.
Not personally. I rarely leave this building. But once he found you, Fergal kept me informed. Until
Yeah, of
you
course
put
he
an
did.
end to his mission.
Who was Fergal? I don't see him sipping tea with the others in the club.
Fergal Banshire was my squire of sorts. Even before becoming that magnificent beast, he was a brute. He served me well for decades.
No, I mean, what was he? He was clearly no ordinary vampire.
No, He was a Volcod, all muscles and instinct. Quite the rare breed, ferociously territorial. Mortals often mistake them for werewolves.
I mean,
You do know I killed him.
Oh, a little bit.
Yes.
Will you bear ill will towards me for his death?
Of course not. Your victory was quite impressive and courageous. You earned my respect.
Yes, I'm convinced the recent invasion of frenzied Scows in London is directly linked to the epidemic. This is not the Spanish flu, but something else.
I would be glad to hear more of your discoveries, Dr. Reed, but for now, my main concern is the security of London's inhabitants, both mortal and immortal.
What do you mean?
Alarmed by the epidemic, the Guard of Priwen has started a war against us British vampires.
That's true.
To appease the situation, we must eradicate the Skulls.
I have met peaceful and wise Skulls. To exterminate them means we are no better than vampire hunters.
Skulls are hideous, shameful creatures that give all Ekon a bad name.
So, what do you
Well,
want
it's
me to
not
do?
their
I
fault.
want you to investigate the city thoroughly. I have reason to fear there are cases of contagion in this part of town. Our absolute priority is to find and cleanse them.
And how would you like me to proceed?
By all means necessary, Dr. Reed. You are now a member of the Ascalon Club, and you have carte blanche. Interrogate the locals, follow all the leads you find, and get results.
Have you heard the rumors of some horned vampire revealing himself?
Find
and
the
singing
source of the
obscure
infection in the
songs
West
around
End.
the city? What is this new malevolence?
Wait, can we talk to Lord Redgrave again?
Everywhere in London. We are losing this fight.
Does he have
How's your
anything else to say?
investigation going, Dr. Reed? Time is our enemy.
I have a few questions for your lordship.
All right, but be quick.
May I ask you about the mortal who attended my initiation? Mr. Aloysius Dawson.
A member of the club does not normally ask questions about other members. We trust each other mutually.
But Mr. Dawson is mortal. Are you not afraid he might reveal who you are? Especially to your enemies.
Aloysius Dawson is a man of his word, as are all of us. This is the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. We do not grant access to the unworthy.
So he really is a member then?
Indeed. Only the most eminent members are allowed to attend such ceremonies. Even if I admit some of us fled during the first hours of the Great Hunt.
What can you tell me about the Great Hunt?
It's a major concern. And I'm convinced we'll only get a satisfactory conclusion by putting an end to the epidemic.
I have already met Geoffrey McCullum. I am certain he will persist until he has killed every last vampire.
The Guard's current successful recruitment campaign is driven by the ravenous behavior of the Skulls.
I see. So without the epidemic creating Skulls, the Guard could not convince anybody of our presence.
Exactly. Once we have put the epidemic behind us, we need only wait until the Guard grows old and weak. Time will once again become our ally.
What about the risk of a full-scale attack here? Geoffrey McCullum is a daring leader.
That is exactly why so many of our number have left the country until things improve.
Yeah, that happened
But
last
not
time.
me. I founded this club. I'll die defending it.
You made me swear on the blood of William Marshall during my initiation ceremony. Why was that?
William Marshall was the most glorious knight who ever lived. He served 5 kings, and was a living example of probity for all. And he was my maker.
Why is his blood so sacred to the Ascalon Club?
He was simply the greatest defender of the realm we have ever known. I fought by his side at the Battle of Preston, and he made me his progeny following the fight.
William Marshall was a vampire? Is this some sort of joke? Wait. Could he be my maker?
That would be joyful news, for it would mean he still walks among us. But alas, The great knight has left this world for good.
Goodbye, Lord Redgrave.
I thought our
Godspeed,
maker was
Dr.
that
Reed.
red thing.
We are counting on you.
So, can we talk to anyone else? Lord Finney, Hutchinson, Hammersley, Sheffield. This
Good
is
evening,
Dawson.
Dr. Reed. How does it feel to be this evening's centerpiece, figuratively?
I feel like the newcomer, and I do not like it at all.
Do not be alarmed. The Ascalon Club has a tried and tested policy for choosing its initiates.
May I ask who you are, sir?
Why would you be interested?
Well, as you seem to be the only man in the room with a beating heart, you draw quite a bit of attention yourself.
Ah, vampire senses never cease to fascinate me. They dwarf those of mere mortals. I am Aloysius Dawson, by the way.
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave?
I would not dare speak of our chairman without his consent.
Are you a member of the club?
Yes, I am. And I have been for many years. And will be until the day I die.
Are you sick?
Personally, I consider my advancing years are a sickness in itself. My body is slowly abandoning me, Dr. Reed.
What can you tell me about it?
It's not really my place to give you such information. I am merely a mortal member, and a dying one at that.
Are you not afraid? You are surrounded by vampires.
Sir, it's for that very reason that I joined the club in the first place.
So you asked for membership?
I have been a member of many clubs in many countries. But I must admit, this one is my favorite.
Is it now?
Is not the nature of this club a secret shared by only a privileged few?
My dear Dr. Reed, I have spent years and a fortune precisely to gather that kind of information.
Mr. Dawson, of Dawson and Dawson, the wealthiest man in England. It is a pleasure to meet such a prominent figure of London.
A withering London figurehead, to be precise.
Are you sick, Mr. Dawson? I am a doctor, you know.
My case is beyond the scope of traditional medicine. I have spent fortunes on the world's most competent doctors to arrive at that diagnostic conclusion.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir.
Oh dear.
Should I suppose that you're here in search of some form of immortality?
Absolutely not. I'm here to implement my plan to save the city I was born in. To cast out the ghastly evil that has us all on our knees.
What is the situation like in this part of town?
I am sure Lord Redgrave will enlighten you more effectively than I.
What do you know about the Guard of Priwen?
I should not say this, but I admire their commitment. This is what the nation needs right now.
But they are our enemies.
They are not mine, Dr. Reed.
Would you help them?
No. There is a time for such methods. But brute force will not be enough to fight this plague. We have to think differently.
Money cannot solve every problem. This mysterious epidemic is going to require more than money can buy.
You're right. Money is nothing unless one has the will to wield it. I have a plan, sir. A radical one that will save all that is essential in London.
What is your plan, then?
Quarantine and barricades are futile. What we need is a wall. A formidable, unscalable wall. To isolate the deserving from the infected masses.
By doing so, you would create two separate ghettos. What if the disease gets past the wall? The results would be disastrous.
Not if we eliminate all suspected cases of infection as soon as they appear. A necessary sacrifice.
Are you not mistaking sacrifice for summary execution?
Why do you care? Are you not a vampire? Removed from all mortal concerns? Decisiveness is what the city needs, and it needs it now.
Not in the way you're talking, pal. Right, it's time to leave. Look at all that blood, man.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed.
You said that already. Wait. It said that our mesmerize has gone up a level, right? Can we finally do the... Let me check. Can we do the Emily is missing mission now, then?
I think Lord Redgrave just suggested I was sired by an ancient vampire. Hello again, Venus.
Jonathan, you're still up. Can't you just knock at people's doors during the day?
No.
I'm sure you can spare me a few minutes, for old time's sake.
Of course you may enter, Jonathan. Know that you are always welcome here. But at this hour of night?
Oh, jeez.
I remember when Mary came here with her husband and her son. They were such a beautiful family.
Now, just is anything up here?
It's locked.
What does Venus say? She's worried about him. Uh-oh. So yeah, she's worried about Clarence then. I have to go that way in a minute. So is that everything?
No invitation is needed to enter this building.
Oh. Emily's love letter? Someone called Jacques.
Emily wanted to. No sign of a struggle. It seems Charlotte's friend knew the killer and let him in.
Oh, it's that again. Alright.
Blood. I should follow the trail.
This way?
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question.
I'm the Marquis de Bois-Colombes, and I strongly invite you to find your own game, sir.
I intend to do so very soon, thank you.
You know the
But for the
scowl in the
moment,
background, I should have
I'd like
killed
to shed
him.
light on the death of a young woman killed by a vampire.
A young woman killed by a vampire? Oh, you're joking, right? Oh, I do love the British sense of humor.
What are you doing here?
I recently decided to visit London. I've always dreamed of visiting a city on the verge of collapse. Such a delicate, yet intense spectacle.
You take pleasure from others' misery.
I have been a totally depraved and immoral creature since the day I was reborn, sir. And probably before.
What do you plan to do here?
Take pleasure. Take pictures. Enjoy the show. Have fun. Believe me, I won't be the only foreign immortal who bought a ticket to the fair.
And who exactly are you?
I am Jacques-Michel Guillaume Florimond de Marquis de Bois-Colombes, at your service, my dear cousin.
You're French, but your English is quite good.
I was born in France, sir, but I consider myself a traveler of this world. So many countries, so many tantalizing tastes.
Dear cousin, are we related?
We could be of the same blood, my dear. I tend to
Look
consider
at that
all
skull in the
Edwards as
background.
family, don't you?
I followed the trail of blood from her room to here.
Oh, you're referring to that young woman. Yes, the meeting turned messy. I'm afraid I ruined my last wedding gift.
So you admit you murdered her?
I admit nothing, my good sir. I only regret the blood of that girl staining my clothes. Oh, blood can be so messy.
What happened?
She wanted to become one of us. Not the first time I have received such a proposal, but I must admit her direct approach tempted me.
And then what?
The body rejected my blood. It happens, you know, sometimes even with voluntary prey. At least her gurglings brought me some fun, until the artery burst.
I believe you, sir. Emily's diary confirms your statement.
Oh, Emily was her name. Quite charming. Well,
didn't even
mystery
ask her
solved,
name?
then.
Yes, I suppose so. You can go.
And so can you. Farewell, sir. May you enjoy the spectacle of this fallen city as much as I do.
I think we need to go down here at some point, so I won't. I need to find Emily, not Emily, Charlotte.
Good evening, old chap. Are you all right?
I won't lie to you, Johnny. I'm not a well man.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Can you help me?
Infection is everywhere these days. But if you ever go to the park near that swanky house belonging to the Mullaneys...
Yes? What about the
Mullaneys?
Mullaneys? What about their house?
Not enough noise for a big family with children. Not enough movement. Closed doors. What is going on in there? I wonder.
Do you realize you are ruining your family, Clarence? Don't you see the risk here?
Money isn't important. Not important when it is a matter of life and death. That is what my dear Venus cannot understand.
I can't believe I'm telling you this, but if warning people is that important to you, why not choose a more efficient way to spend your money?
Don't you think I tried? I knocked at every door, went to every bank, I even tried to be published. No, Jonathan. This is a one-man war.
People will laugh at you, if they don't already. Think about your wife and your position. Think about your future.
I understand my wife's embarrassment, but gossips don't kill, vampires do. There'll be no future if people don't open their eyes.
Oh, I guess that's it.
You need some rest, Clarence. You should try to sleep. Good evening, Miss Ashbury.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything unusual recently?
A few days ago, I spotted a strange house while campaigning for women's suffrage. Awful smell. No answer when I knocked.
Where is it?
It's the Mullaneys, a nice family who live in a big house near the park in the eastern part of this neighborhood.
I have found out what happened to your friend, Emily.
I can handle the truth. There's no need to hide the bloody details.
Your friend was planning to become a vampire.
Yep.
She thought she'd met an honest one and made a deal with him. Unfortunately, Emily did not survive the process.
My mother told me many times about the risks of being turned. I often suspected she exaggerated the danger to avoid me being tempted.
No, the risk is real. Have you any idea what a body has to endure? To become an organism entirely consumed by its need to process and recombine blood?
I should never have talked to Emily about vampires. I never thought she'd actually try it without me. Thank you, sir. Here, take this for your discretion.
A steak. I found everything with her.
Goodbye, Charlotte. Give my best regards to your mother when you see her.
She's been quite busy these last few nights. I suspect you may see her before me.
Reach the first source of the infection. Who's this lady?
Good evening, miss. Can I help you? I'm a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I am... Karina Billow. I don't need any doctor. The rats. Where are the rats?
Miss, you don't seem well at all. Are you afraid of rats? Has one bitten you?
No. It's me who bites them. Tasty,
Ew.
juicy, disgusting rats. I can't stop eating them. Help me, please. Help me to disobey the voice.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything unusual recently?
Infection. Infection. The rats carry it, I heard. Rats. Rats, rats. Many rats around that big house. Funny smell, too. Dead flesh.
And where is this house?
West of the park. Not very far. A big house with no sound, no light, no life left.
What happened to you?
The rats. The answer hides.
Right, whilst we're talking to this woman, I'll take a hydration break.
Juicy, tiny brains.
Miss Billow, please, try to concentrate. Why do you worry about rats so much?
The voice in my head. He forces me to do so. Drink their blood, he said. Eat their flesh.
Do you feel compelled to obey that voice, Miss Billow? Even if you're loath to submit to it?
Yes. Please. Help.
Tell me about the voice in your head. Who is it? Can you describe it? Is it someone you know? Someone you met?
Keep your mouth shut, he said. Don't ever speak about me, or I'll abandon you. Help me, please, Doctor.
Tell me about yourself, Miss
Interesting.
Billow. What do you do for a living?
Oh, I'm hungry. Need to eat. Have Have you got something for me? Blood, perhaps? Can you give me blood, Dr. Reed?
Don't you remember who you are, miss? What you did for work?
I was strong, proud. I campaigned for good causes. But that was before. Before. It does not matter anymore. I'm so hungry.
What is the local news hereabouts, Miss Billow?
Shadows. Shadows hunting shadows. Whispers in the dark.
This woman's a little bit crazy.
Suffering. Death.
Okay, so we got nothing.
I must go now. Goodbye, Miss Billow.
Sit down here.
Why are vampire hunters sniffing around here? I need to find out what they're after.
Oh, nope. Nope. God damn it. Ow. What does this say? Oh, this is the quarantine one from earlier. Big house. Is it this?
Best stay back, sir.
You lot are a pain in the backside. Where are we? Oh, here's a bunch of rats.
This is despicable. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Oh, God. What the hell?
This woman's body has multiple lacerations. They're deep, too. Whoever did this was driven by rage.
Is there anything in here we could... I forgot back then they always used to have bathtubs in the bedrooms. Might as well go looting in here. Oh, here's another one. Hang on.
He had his tongue removed and his eyes gouged out. He was a victim of brutal torture.
Sounds terrible. Money. Oh.
This one's neck is broken. He was young.
Oh.
Probably the son.
Someone in there. Oh, damn it.
You thought I was dead too, didn't you? No, I was just pretending. Doris told me I could have been a great actress.
You
Doris.
killed your family.
They mocked my talent.
Oh, Jesus. Sorry. But I gotta do this.
seen such a radical mutation?
Oh god.
Could it be a new stage in the disease's evolution?
Just self-destructed. Then again, it's not the first time we've seen that. Now, what's this? It's a private student into acting school. Ah. Strongly believe. Right. So she got accepted.
So, this girl took lessons at the famous Doris Fletcher acting school.
Shillings. Right now, where are we? Oh, okay. This is new. Frequently complicated with pneumonia to prevent any case of the Spanish flu. Stay at home. I don't know where I am now. Who's this man? Hello.
Good evening, sir.
Cal?
Please forgive me for disturbing you. I'm a doctor.
I never judge a man by his title, but by his attitude. And you are not disturbing me at all. I am Calhoun Russell, and I welcome you.
Well, I must admit, it's good to receive a warm welcome for once. I'm Jonathan Reed.
Welcome, Dr. Reed. Welcome to my humble shop.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything unusual?
Not really. Wait, now that you mention it, I don't see the McPhersons in my favorite restaurants. They love delicate meals too, you understand.
Thank you. It may be nothing, but I'll investigate anyway. Where do they live?
They have a house in the southern part of the district, somewhere north of the railway bridge. There is a courtyard, if I remember rightly.
How is the situation in this part of town?
Life is good and peaceful. We're lucky to live in such an era of progress and wonders.
Are you not concerned about the epidemic?
Oh, I'm sure the authorities would take the appropriate measure if the danger were that high.
But it is, though.
Are you that blind? I've seen hundreds of victims piled up in this city each week.
Mr. Reed, please. Why are you so angry? I did not mean anything by it.
Okay, whoops.
Is it not a little too late to be trading?
On the contrary, it is the perfect hour. Believe me, my friend, it is always at night that you meet the most fascinating characters.
But what about the epidemic? The bombs and raids? And all the random violence?
Please, sir, this is London, England. We will prevail. And if a bomb must fall on my shop, then I'll be there to hear it falling.
So you prefer to work at night?
Oh, I also enjoy a sunny day like everybody else. But the night always has a certain je ne sais quoi of its own.
Okay. Right, so this guy's healthy. We don't need to do anything with him.
What can you tell me about this place?
I recently found the best steak and kidney pie in the city. I'd be glad to share the address if you want.
I must confess, I have quite specific tastes when it comes to nutrition.
Really? Well, I'm always happy to try new exotic meals. If you ever find an intriguing table, please share the address.
Finding a good restaurant? Is that really all that interests you?
Another investigation.
I have many passions, but nothing brings me ecstasy like subtle and exquisite flavors from my teeth to my belly.
Oh, alright. Does he have like a food critic?
Do you have any family nearby?
Not since my parents died. I'm London's lone gourmet.
Lone gourmet?
Really? But you seem to be such a pleasant and sociable fellow.
I'm afraid the real hedonist has to be sometimes. I discovered ecstasy as a solitary pleasure, but it does not mean it can't ever be shared.
London's Lone Gourmet. What a strange title.
I used that name in my early years when I was a food critic, and I
yeah. See? Oh, just done that.
I may have a look at your goods, Mr. Russell.
What does he have? Nothing important, really. I think I need one of those. Let's sell some stuff. No, not buy, I want to sell. There we go. Expensive watch, silver fork. Don't need that. No, I'm keeping my watch. Ink pen? Ooh.
Women's right to vote is only the first step.
Oh, more jail posters.
That building is under quarantine. Could this be what I'm looking for?
Hello. Oh God, no. Oh, hello. Oh, what is this place? It's all messy. Oh, hello, shotgun. Could be useful. All these weapons they're giving me. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh dear.
She tricked me! I love you!
Fucking pathetic!
I need some blood, please. Oh jeez. Oh come on, don't move away from me. Perfume the foot, can't wait to feel your hands are right. Oh dear. So he was cheating on her.
So the husband had an affair with Doris Fletcher.
Woman's a bit promiscuous if you ask me. Right, time to go.
Doris Fletcher seems to be the missing link here. It can't just be a coincidence.
New dialogue for Lady Ashby. If she can sod off, I'm busy. So I found 4 out of the 6. Okay.
I should go to her acting school.
So I need to find a place to eat. Don't really know where to go here.
Women die too in this war.
Silk and pearl. Clothing. I bet there's somewhere here.
I'll kill him. I hate leeches.
Oh, I've got no blood.
It's locked, all right.
Clothing. Ooh. This is a place for chocolate. I don't think he'll like that. It's all deserted. Yeah, just nick money out the till, that'll do. That'll do.
Die, vermin!
Oh, hello.
Shit, that leech is fast!
Ow. What do we have in the inventory? Wait. What's that one? Ooh, can we have that instead? Doesn't matter because I have it anyway. What am I saying? There's skulls down there. Hello. Oh, fine. Just put me in the corner.
More Braille. I should bring this to Mason Swanborough.
I could do that. But I don't want to. I'm trying to find a restaurant here. That's imports. Hang on. We can't go in there though. I don't know how it's healthy here. How can it be healthy? Does this go up? Like, it has to be here then. I'm missing something. Are we missing something? It has to be. No, not that. There's something I'm missing. Let me see. What was the name of this mission again? A surprise for... Right. I'm not gonna find it, am I? Like, I'm looking, but I don't see it anywhere. And I'm in the right place, because it says to go up, and this is where it... I'm confused. Oh, I am in the right place. I'm just not looking in the right place. Whee! Here we go.
A restaurant where the guests are blindfolded before being seated. Intriguing.
Right, so I've done that one, so where's the next one? See, I knew it was in that vicinity, I just didn't... Right, so where's the other one? So we're in the West End, okay. Or, oh, do I just have to look? I really need to go to bed at some point. Not now, I mean, in the game. Oh, wait. Hi.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. A great night, what?
I have found a restaurant that could satisfy you, Mr. Russell. The most intriguing and exotic restaurant in London.
Really? You have piqued my interest. Where is it?
It's a place where you eat in complete darkness and try to identify your meal without anything but your palate.
My, oh my, how interesting. It could even be fun to eat a little poisson et frites that way. Oh, thank you, Dr. Reed.
Isn't
Please,
poisson
have this
fish?
for your research.
Goodbye, Mr. Russell.
Okay, we're done with that one, right? Sweet. Okay. Who have we got in the West End I can... Avery and... Emmeline, which is my... what's his name? Actually, no, let's go... Can we go and talk to our mum again? Is this the right way? Yep.
This is no place for you, sir.
Ouch. Ouch. Oh god. Oh, hello. Ow. Is that everyone? I can go through the front door, can't I? Or no? Right, now where is Mother? I can eavesdrop on her?
It's locked.
No? I guess not.
Hello again, Mother.
Jonathan, back already? Good, good. I was just about to go outside to find you. You shouldn't stay away for so long.
Well... okay.
Goodbye, Mother. Try to rest now.
Goodbye, son. Please come back soon.
I'm not gonna get rid of Mother and Avery just yet. But there is someone I plan to get rid of.
Feels like.
Good evening, Mr. Camus.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Sorry.
My family. I will never see them again. Will they ever know I died here? Will they remember me?
Probably not. Where's the nearest hideout? It's here, isn't it? So, whilst I'm here, I'll go back to my house.
Women die too in this war.
Oh, we've been in here. I don't think there is anything. Hey, Avery. Avery's mother's butler. Oh, there she is. Okay. Sleepy time. In a minute, hang on. Do we have anything? We do, perfect. Oh. What should we do? Yeah, sure, why not? Stamina. This could be helpful. And this. We've got a lot to do. Inflicted damage. Yep. I'm gonna need this. Could help immensely. Right. Health is important, but And stamina too. What's this? Yep. Our eyes are probably going to change, which is not good, but I don't care. I said I'd do it. Yep. Oh dear. Anemic and anemic. We need to help him out at some point. I could get rid of these two. I might go back to the hospital and get rid of these two. Sorry, boys. Cure them first and then give. What do his eyes look like? Ah, they're still blue-ish. That's gonna change. Do we see any major? So I'll go and do Doris Fletcher now, because she's big boss lady. Is he coming after me? Yep. Oh, dude. Ow. Can I go that way? I don't know where I'm going.
Sorry, sir.
Hi.
It's a leak!
Ow. Oh god. Ouch. Ow. Bar stool, get out the way.
Cross the leads, boys!
There's the theatre. Now, I don't remember how to get there. I think it's here. Wait. The way we just came from. Hang on. Alright. Oh god. Game, don't do that. Oh, for God's sake. Where are you? Oh, alright. Are we all ready to possibly meet Doris Fletcher? I'm not. Here we are.
There's an
Here's
open window on the second floor. I should be able to get in through that.
Let's go in. time to meet the famous actress Doris Fletcher. A little bit nervous. Okay. No, that's the way out. I don't want to do that. I can't stand a suicide note. Can't stand pain anymore. It's breaking apart since that bitch infected me. For days now, she keeps me hiding in her room, giving orders. So angry and hateful, getting. Oh dear, this don't sound good. So infected. So someone's been infected.
Woe to you, nations of hypocrites. For in front of you stands the tall queen. You can but lower your head, fit only to smirk at her soil.
Can that be Doris Fletcher's voice? Where does it come from?
Good question. So the way we just came from. Okay. Is that her?
Alas, poor Doris. I knew her well. And many can testify to her kindness and beauty. For now, behind the shadow of the city, on which birds die.
Oh, Doris Fletcher diary. I saw her in the flesh, the witch from my childhood nightmares. Sure, right. Who's she talking about? She was in that hospital. Okay. So her mum was in hospital. I guess we have to go down there. Place looks completely abandoned. She itchy. Oh. Come on now. Ugh. Don't do that. Wait, that said Doris Fletcher. Doris Fletcher in Sappho. Oh, that's the one that was in the hospital. The, what's it called? The poster. And oh, I've just been there. No point me eating rats because my blood's high enough.
It's locked, all right.
Okay. I think this is it, so be prepared, folks. It's time for us to face Doris Fletcher. Whilst the cutscene's going on, I'm gonna hydrate.
Who are you? You who dared enter my realm. Are you here to worship or mock me?
I'm here to put an end to the vampire epidemic, Miss Fletcher.
Ah. But Doris Fletcher is no more. She was consumed by this putrid flesh that now enshrouds her.
You feel anger for what happened to you, but I can help you. I'm a doctor, Miss Fletcher.
Doris Fletcher is no more. All that remains.
She don't look so good.
Of the queen she was, and the queen she'll be. Until then, all shall die, for that was her final wish.
Uh-oh.
You killed my children, my beloved.
I'm just randomly swinging.
Your hand is shaking. Behold, Kinslayer, the disgrace of she was once renowned.
Oh, that didn't work,
Will
did
she
it?
be the queen again once they all share?
Oh my god, look at her arm. That arm, bruh. Sorry, Doris. Oh god.
I summon thee, my children.
Sorry.
Wait. I beg you, wait.
What?
I don't want to die.
And I did not come to kill you, Miss Fletcher.
Look at her face.
Will
And
you
her
spare me then?
arm.
Save this cadaverous carcass of mine. Does your heart beat a little faster now? You fancy me then, Doctor?
No, Miss Fletcher.
Not particularly.
My dead heart will beat for only one.
Ah! Is she pretty? Is she sweet and tender?
To me, yes.
Ah! I hate her already.
I know. And this is partly why you must be destroyed.
But you just said...
That I did not come here to kill you, yes. But I realize now the threat you embody must be stopped.
Uh-oh.
Will I be remembered? Will you?
You were Doris Fletcher. The greatest actress of her generation. No one can take that from you.
Thank you. And farewell.
Oh no. You didn't have to do that.
Farewell,
Oh dear.
Doris.
Bravo! So dramatic. I love it.
Hello, McCullum.
McCullum!
How strange I seem to find you whenever I'm inquiring about that Skal infestation.
I mean you no harm.
I'm not here for you. But once I put all the pieces of the puzzle together, I'm sure we'll have a little chat. You and me.
Stay away from me, McCullum. You and all your war dogs.
That I can't guarantee, Dr. Reed. But I'll let you go. For now.
Oh boy.
I should probably leave the theater right now. I cannot enter. The West End should be safe now. But London is not. It would be wise to benefit from the Ascalon's protection while I continue my research during the Great Hunt.
What else is in here? A new one. I'll be on stage, give my rehearsals almost over. My minions are gathered around me to follow my every command. Okay. My infectious legacy. Okay. Oh dear. We still don't know who infected her either. But I have a hunch as to who it might be. Who do you guys think it is? That's what I want to know. I have an idea.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now. So Doris just needed to be close to her audience to infect them. Contagion through skin. Very disturbing.
Okay, now what do we... Report to Lord Redgrave. Alrighty. Have I gone the right way? No, I haven't. Oh, sewer beast, hi. Hello, lady. Oh, God.
Leech spotted! Watch out! Bloody leech!
Oh, you lot are a pain in the backside. I've not met everyone yet, from what I can tell.
Women's right to vote is only the first step.
I'm only an hour and a half in? Good lord. Not doing that badly, am I? Right. Lady Ashbury's here? Hello, Mr. Pemberton.
For as long as I've been a member, I've never seen so few vampires attending the club nights.
Elizabeth, what are you doing here?
I've been formally asked to witness your triumph, my dear. After all, isn't it the natural role of a woman to support her man in victory?
But it's you who insisted I join the Ascalon.
Please forgive my giddiness. I'm just overcome by the thrill of finally being allowed within these hallowed halls.
You certainly have an inquisitive mind. It's quite something. Elizabeth Ashbury, only you can make me smile in these difficult times.
And the same to you, Jonathan Reed. Now go have your little chat with the chairman. I can see he's practically bursting to hear your report.
Oh.
We'll talk later, Jonathan.
Oh, alright.
I must admit the Guard of Priwen impressed me. They must have spent years preparing their plan.
Oh, they're downstairs? Oh, alright. I thought they'd be up there, but no. He is up there. right? Oh,
Welcome
okay.
back to the Ascalon Club, Lance-Bearer. Please, tell us the good news. Have you put an end to the epidemic?
My hypothesis was correct. Doris Fletcher was the source of the contagion in this part of town. She was probably the first to be infected.
And you cleansed her before the hunters, I've been told. Well done, Dr. Reed. You thrust your lance and pierced the very heart of the corruption.
But some questions remain.
The important thing is, we won a major battle for the survival of London. For that, we salute you.
Thank you, my lord.
Now, I have another task for you.
Oh, God.
One of the utmost importance. Perhaps even more so than the previous.
I'm listening.
It's time for you to perform a most sacred duty for the club. I want you to recruit a new vampire.
Recruit a new vampire? Are you sending me on some sort of diplomatic mission?
Not exactly. I want you to make Aloysius Dawson the Ekon he deserves to be.
I'm not sure I'm the best candidate for such a task.
I can hear the hesitation in your voice, Dr. Reed. I admire a man of principles. But in this matter, there is more at stake than your moral comfort.
It's not a moral question, Lord Redgrave. It's the responsibility of giving immortality to a man I barely know.
Nonsense. Aloysius has been a member of the Ascalon for years. This is but the fruition of a long-held plan.
How would you like me to proceed?
Aloysius is waiting for you at the Dawson estate. Once the deed is done, I'll join you there to celebrate this momentous occasion.
Before I go, I have a few questions.
All right.
Yep, question time again.
Why Aloysius Dawson?
Because he is about to die. And he just may be the most influential man in England. After me, of course.
Does he know I'm coming?
He can't wait to become your progeny, Dr. Reed. Especially now that you have shown how strong your lineage is through your sister.
Did he choose me?
No, I did. My decision is very recent, to say the least, but it is entirely mine.
You invited Lady Ashbury. Wouldn't that be breaking one of your cardinal rules? No women allowed.
Not allowed as members, no. But considering the circumstances, I thought you'd like to have her here to witness your triumph.
So it's a temporary admittance, then?
Something of a bargain, considering the crisis we're currently facing.
Yeah.
How would you like me to proceed?
Don't worry. Aloysius has had many years to prepare himself. He has studied our kind for decades.
So shall I just let him drink my blood?
Yes. Aloysius will gratefully sup on your blood. His heart will slow, then stop. But he will rise again as one of us, an immortal.
Is there any danger?
Our blood alters a mortal body so deeply that some don't survive the metamorphosis. They die for good. But Mr. Dawson has been preparing himself for a long time.
Okay.
Goodbye, Lord Redgrave.
What should I do? Right, is there anything up here? Nope.
Are you all right, Jonathan?
Lord Redgrave has just ordered me to turn Aloysius Dawson, to make him my progeny.
I see. And how do you feel about this?
I'd like your advice on the matter.
The real question here is, why has his lordship given you this task?
Do you think it's some sort of trap?
Do you really want to know what I think about this?
I do, yes.
To make an immortal of a soulless blackguard like Aloysius Dawson will only lead to a disaster for London. The man is already dead inside.
Should I refuse? Perhaps politely suggest that Lord Redgrave turned the man into a vampire himself.
Don't you dare, my dear. According to what I've recently discovered, his lordship could kill you for even broaching the subject.
Really?
Oh dear.
Why?
I've recently found proof that the Earl of Bristol is of lesser lineage and only capable of creating skulls.
Please tell me more about your recent investigation.
Yeah, I want to know.
As you lower your voice.
Are you sure your information about Redgrave is correct? He says he's the progeny of the great knight William Marshall, who lived some 9 centuries ago.
That's a lie. Lord Redgrave is unable to create anything but skulls, if the poor soul survive at all.
Oh dear.
How can you be sure the information was
So he can't create
I made the
echoes then?
acquaintance of a most interesting informer while investigating your maker, from whom I learned the truth about Lord Redgrave.
Why so vindictive? You suddenly sound like you're angry.
Forgive me, Jonathan. I hate myself for it, but I feel such pride in my discovery. I'm afraid I just can't help it.
Which is?
He did serve William Marshall. And yes, the blood he covets as a token does truly belong to that legendary knight. But he was never his progeny. His lineage is not so noble.
Okay.
What would happen if I made Dawson an Ekon like myself?
You would add a powerful immortal into a suffering world. An immortal who already craves authority.
Maybe I could teach him control, like you taught me. Lead him down the right path.
Mr. Dawson spent his life searching for a way to cheat death. I'm sure he has spent decades dreaming of how he'd spend eternity as a tyrant.
What would you have me do about Dawson?
The man is dangerous. Did you know he plans to build a wall to separate the healthy rich from the sickly poor? Do not make him your progeny.
What would you do?
The man's dying already. Let the Reaper harvest the rotten fruit that is his soul.
Goodbye for now, Elizabeth.
Goodbye, my dear. Please, be careful.
Is there any other things we can do? So I have 2 out of the 4 of those. So turning him into an Ekon is a bad idea? I'll look up some options to see what we can do, because I know that we can leave him, I think we can leave him to die. Possibly charm him at some stage.
It looks like vampires have to obey Mendel's laws when producing progeny. Powers pass from one generation to another. That's why Dawson wants me to sire him.
Hello. I wasn't even allowed to move there for some reason. I don't get what happened there, but it did.
It's locked, all right. I should find another way to get into the neighborhood.
I think I should know where it is, but I don't really remember. It's somewhere. Ow. I think it's up here somewhere.
I think this passage could lead me close to Aloysius Dawson's mansion.
You feeble!
That didn't work, did it? I really don't want to turn this guy. Like, The best thing I can do is charm him, but that's if I have enough. What's the situation now with the citizens of the West End? Everyone is fine. Okay.
I have this thirst for blood. I cannot enter.
Show me your power, newborn!
Oh, hello. Oh, Jesus. Alright. Need your blood, pal. Oh, Jesus. Turn around. Alright. Call Eldritch. They are among us. Oh. Ah. Okay, so I need to do that for what's his face? Clarence. There's nothing in here. I think there would be something in here. It's just an empty room. Okay. It's a maze in here. Oh God. Don't particularly want to do that at the minute. Is that just where we were? No. Alright. Okay, now what? Am I gonna have to look for this? Oh, alright. Fair enough. Still don't get it. Oh my goodness. I have no blood, damn it. Oh my god, camera! Frickin' A! Why? Goodness. Now what? I don't understand what I'm supposed to do here. Anyone else know? I don't. I'm so confused. What the fudge? I just did it. I really don't get it. Alright. I am so confused. What the fudge? That's not how you spell it. Is it really that hard to frickin'... I don't know what I'm doing. Does anyone have any ideas? I have to be able to get up there somehow. Yeah, I did that. Now lower it? Huh. Why do I have to lower the water level? Oh, I see. No, I don't. So let's go this way. Blood, please.
This is despicable. I have this thirst for blood.
Disgusting arsehole! Vampire or not, I'll never be
Are you
away!
Who's this guy? Ow. Diary. The cell is ready. Appropriate candidate. Oh dear. Future bride. So this guy's chapter to be. Oh. Here you go. Bunch of grease. Let's talk to the lady.
Are you all right, miss?
Who are you? What do you want from me?
My name is Jonathan Reed. I'm a doctor. What happened to you? Why are you here?
I'm Louise Teasdale. I was kidnapped a few weeks ago by a vampire. Don't laugh, please, sir. It's no joke.
I believe you, Miss Teasdale.
That monster told me my father was dead. That no one was waiting for me outside.
You're safe now. You don't have to worry about the vampire. You should just return home.
Thank you, sir. I hope we'll meet again soon. Because I'd really like you to teach me how to get rid of these creatures.
Okay, so she's got a headache. Can I not do anything? Oh.
Goodbye, Miss Teasdale. And be careful. Until we meet again.
Ew. This don't look too pretty, does it? Is there anything over here? Oh. An axe. Okay. Nope. Nothing.
This is despicable.
Time to head up to the surface, I presume. I'm sure there has to be a way to go back. Or is there not? Uh-oh. I'll have to check the map. I'll have to check the map, won't I? There is. There is a way in, look. It's like a full circle. There we go. Interesting. What does that say? Ask everybody about Aloysius Dawson, then. Okay. Hello.
Good evening, sir. May I ask you what you're doing here at this late hour?
I'm conducting an investigation about the epidemic in this part of town.
And who are you, sir?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, from the Pembroke Hospital. May I ask who you are, and why all the questions?
I'm Detective Inspector Charles Albright from Scotland Yard. And I don't find your answers convincing. What is a Pembroke doctor doing in the West End at this time of night?
Oh.
I work for the Ascalon Club. Here is my permit to go freely about the city.
The Ascalon Club? You should have said so, sir. I must warn you, these streets are dangerous, and you'd better be careful.
Do you know anything in particular about a man called Aloysius Dawson?
Who doesn't know the man? I think he intervened personally to put an end to the police strike of last August.
What else can you tell me about him?
Aloysius Dawson is exactly the kind of powerful and influential man who could commit murder and get away with it. With just one phone call.
What are you investigating, exactly?
Mr. Kimura has been murdered. Always the same injuries. Wounds to the neck and massive blood loss.
Uh-oh.
I'll stick to my homicidal maniac theory.
What can you tell me about this district?
I'm the one asking questions. especially when there's a killer on the loose.
Can't tell him it's my fault, can I?
What killer?
I'm not going to discuss that with the civilians, sir.
Haven't I told you about the investigation I'm conducting? Perhaps I could help you.
All right, without giving you too much information, I'll tell you this. I'm convinced there is a homicidal maniac on the loose, using the epidemic to disguise his kills.
And what about the epidemic?
We both know the situation is critical, don't we, Doctor? Colleagues of mine die almost every day.
Oh, he's 5, that's...
Why are you investigating at night?
Criminals rarely act in daylight, you know. But since you are also a night worker, have you noticed anything strange, which requires police attention?
Does the name Fergal ring a bell? Fergal Bancher?
Of course it does. Fergal Bancher, the Butcher of Galway. Hung in Dublin in 1857 for murdering more than 20 men with his bare hands. Why are you so interested in dead criminals, sir?
What are you really doing here?
I told
Because
you.
he wasn't
I'm a detective
dead,
inspector
I
from
guess.
Scotland Yard, investigating suspicious cases in the area.
Do you work alone?
Yes, the situation is difficult for the police. Many of us are sick, and since the summer strike, most men apply a work to rule on their patrols.
What about the situation in the East End? Why are there no police there to protect the civilians?
I know, it's a shame, but we just don't have enough men to cover the entire city.
Tell me all you know about that homicidal maniac you're looking for.
I'm not even sure there is only one. The wounds are always the same, but the modus operandi varies. Sometimes violent and brutal, sometimes precise and swift.
How could different killers inflict the same wounds?
That's my main problem. If my theory is correct, maybe we're facing a group of individuals sharing the same violent tendencies. Perhaps a sadist cult.
a sadist cult.
Do you need medical attention, Inspector?
I'm afraid I may have caught something. I don't feel too well.
I don't think I should... Let's
I'll
just
try
leave
to
him
find
for
you
now.
some medication. Be careful, Inspector. Goodbye, Detective Inspector Albright.
Goodbye, Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm sure we'll talk again soon.
Here we go. Ta-da! Now we can just go through there. Alright. Oh, no. Someone up here, right? Here we are. Hello. Oh, there's two of you.
Good evening, sir. I am Dr. Jonathan Reed. Do you need my help?
Yes, please. Would you be kind enough to tell me what the time is?
That's all you need to know.
Well, is it not important to know? As important as where you are? Or who you are?
I suppose you're right. And who are you then, sir?
I am Agamemnon Baker. Like my brother, I think we need to leave this city immediately.
Agamemnon.
And my brother and I rarely agree on anything.
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
You should ask that question to my brother instead. Personally, I've not seen Aloysius for many years.
Really?
May I ask what you're doing outside at this hour of night?
I don't know. You should ask my brother instead. It was his idea in the first place.
You must have your own ideas.
From what I have managed to understand, I guess we're supposed to wait here. Waiting for someone to come.
Okay.
May I ask why you've not gone already, if you're so exasperated by this long wait?
I believe
Pericles. Is that his
fear is
name?
holding us
Pericles?
back. My brother would have said it's laziness, but it's just because he's prouder than I am.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
It's the only place I've considered myself happy. Or at least that's what I believe. Unfortunately, it's time to leave.
Why is that?
Because I'm not feeling happy here anymore. Are you?
No, I'm not.
Good for you. It's a good thing to have a
Put
clear idea
socials
of
in the
where you
chat,
stand
folks. If you
concerning
want to follow
crucial
on those,
questions.
please feel
Don't you
free.
think?
What can you tell me about your brother?
He's older than me, I think. But the important thing is that I really hope I'll die before him. Grief would just kill me, you know?
Is that all?
Pericles is very attached to this city, and without my insistence, he would never leave this place. We don't often agree on anything, you see?
Who are you waiting for, exactly?
The more I think about it, the more I believe it's not exactly a person we are waiting for.
But what else could it be, then?
I don't know. A feeling? An event? An impulse? How can I tell? Something that would allow us to leave this trap.
I'm afraid I'm not following you. What kind of trap are you talking about?
Have you ever felt like life trapped you in a role that does not fit you? That you're not in your place? That sort of trap.
Trap? And you think leaving London will free you?
At least it will give us the chance to be free. That's more than our present situation. Hope, Doctor. Hope is what truly drives mankind.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Baker.
Can I talk to the other one? Excuse me.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I be of assistance?
Dr. Reed? Dr. Reed?
Is there anything wrong?
No, it's just... your name sounds familiar. And your face. Have we met before?
I think I would remember. So I suppose the answer is no.
That's odd. I'm certain I've already heard of you. My name is Pericles Baker. Does that mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not, sir. But it's a pleasure to meet you anyway.
The pleasure is mine, I guess. I only wish I could remember when it was that we met.
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
I've heard this is a man who has searched for his place in the world for a long time. I hope he found it.
Can you tell me anything about this district?
As you like asking questions so much, would you allow me to ask you one first?
Please, be my guest.
Do you like this city?
I don't know. I was born and raised in London, but I feel like a stranger here recently.
You didn't answer my question, sir. But I don't blame you. Perhaps it's better that way.
And what do you do, sir? For a living, that is.
I stopped working when I decided to leave. When I realized what I wanted. Wanted something this city can't provide.
But what were you doing before you took this decision?
Does it really matter anymore? Considering the past seems so pointless to me. I have lived in this city all my life. And now I think it's over.
Tell me more about why you want to leave London, then.
I just don't belong here anymore. I had to convince my brother to leave London because I know we need to find another life out of the city.
Pericles, tell me why your brother disagrees with your presence here.
Agamemnon is naive sometimes. Although don't consider him a fool, sir. He is often more lucid than me.
What can you tell me about your brother?
If you are searching for a pleasant chat, you should speak with him instead of wasting your time with me. He's always been the more gentle of us.
That's it? That's all you can tell me about him?
For the time being, true kindness is the most valuable quality, my good sir.
At least you both have the same difficulty explaining what you're doing.
Yeah.
For what reason?
True.
But is that not a common problem for all mortals?
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Baker. What are you doing out here in the middle of the night?
We are waiting. Waiting for someone.
And why are you waiting for this person?
Because we need to leave this city. As soon as possible.
Why do you want to leave the city?
I'm not really sure.
Well, that's helpful.
Who are you waiting for? I'm sure he has a name.
I really can't answer that question, since I don't know that person.
And why is that?
This person is mostly my brother's acquaintance. I don't even know his real name.
But your brother
Only
knows
that this
nothing
man could
either.
help us leave this city once and for all.
But why would you need this person's help to leave London anyway?
Well, I thought we should have left this cursed place already, but my brother convinced me to stay a while longer. And here we are.
Well, he's fine.
Goodbye, Mr. Baker.
I need to find his mansion.
It's locked.
How do I get through? That's what I want to know.
It's locked, all right.
Crime of lost knowledge. Vampires are dangerous. Just so interview.
Jonathan Reed. At last we meet. The cards warned me you would visit tonight.
I beg your pardon, sir. Do I know you?
Of course you do. Our mutual friend, Dr. Swansea, can't speak highly enough of you. My name is Usher. Usher Talltree.
You are the leader of the Brotherhood, are you not?
Primate of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole, to be precise. I'm really glad we met tonight. I love it when the cards tell me a truth.
The cards told you to expect me?
Yes, they can tell me everything. They told me that you are a new Ekon who relishes his blood diet.
Is there anything you could tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
Aloysius Dawson. Yes, of course. We met on several occasions. With time, he got deeper and deeper into the occult.
He's not the only one. It's been quite the fashion for several decades. The Golden Dawn, for instance, is just one example.
True. Aloysius was a member of the Golden Dawn until 1900. Then his thirst for dark knowledge grew. I'm talking forbidden texts, readings which blackened his heart.
What can you tell me about the neighborhood?
I really don't know. I don't often go outside. And when I do, it's usually to quite distant destinations.
So you see nothing in the stars for me? You're a poor fortune teller, then.
Oh, I can tell you many things. But they will only concern you, not the city. For example, I know that you offered your sister the final rest she asked for.
Do the cards speak of my Mary?
No. It's the burning aura of guilt that precedes you everywhere you go.
Read my fortune, then.
You have been chosen, Jonathan. I see on you the mark of a strong being, so powerful it needn't even reveal its strength.
Interesting.
Can you read the cards for me?
Are you sure you want to know what they will reveal?
Yes, I am.
It will cost you 150 shillings.
Here is the money.
The soldier. A man unable to change his course. Seen by many as a danger. A loving father.
Tell me about yourself. What do you do here, besides turning cards in the middle of the night?
I'm for most a charlatan. For a few, I'm a vampire. And for you, I'm the primate of St. Paul's Stole.
Some believe you to be a vampire. Who?
The Guard of Priwen. Who else? For a time, they sent spies to observe my activities, and they even broke into my home to gather proof.
Did they steal anything from you?
A personal notebook they quickly took to their headquarters. All they had to do is to look at me. I'm aging. What better and definite proof that I'm not an immortal?
Do you want your notebook back?
If you ever find it, I'd be glad to have it back, of course. I do ask one thing, though. Do not read it, Jonathan. Some secrets are not meant to be revealed, even to immortals.
Okay.
For how long have you been a primate?
It was 15 years last year.
What do you make of Dr. Swansea?
Edgar is a brilliant and dedicated man. A man of his time.
Very
Sometimes
eccentric.
a little muddled, but always looking for new paths and new concepts.
I've already done that.
How did you learn about Mary? And spare me the hocus-pocus parlor tricks.
Did
the
Swansea
truth,
tell you?
now!
Swansea told me.
Yeah.
Don't look at me like that. His task is to observe and gather information about vampires. He had to tell me about Mary.
She could have survived as a vampire. If only she had given me a chance to explain. If only I could have found the words.
Not all vampires accept their new condition. Since suicide is impossible, you have to find a way to get someone else to relieve the pain.
I could have saved her.
No, Jonathan.
How do you measure the amount of blood on my hands?
I told you. The cards always tell the truth. Well, most of the time.
Is it possible to tell me my future?
A vampire's fate is much more delicate to read, Doctor. But I can try.
All right.
I want to know.
Let me hear it.
Your heart will bleed back all the blood you drank, but it will not put out the fire your treachery has lit.
I would rather not know. May I ask you about the Brotherhood?
Kind of already know about that now.
But I must warn you that there are some subjects we consider taboo, in spite of our fondness and acceptance of your kind.
I know there is no love lost between the Guard of Priwen and the Brotherhood. What caused this rift?
It was 1801. The Brotherhood was stronger then, a strength that made them hungry for ever greater power. An argument divided
1801?
them, and the wound
That's
never
117
healed.
years ago, according to this game.
The problem was that both sides considered themselves the legitimate heirs of the original Brotherhood. We divide up the books, the relics, not always fairly or with consideration.
Who founded the Brotherhood?
That's precisely the kind of question I cannot answer. It is delicate and may reveal some of our secret traditions.
So you're not just a club of academics and scholars?
Once upon a time, very long ago, the Brotherhood did more than simply study the vampires. They took actions to eliminate the more ferocious and corrupted.
Okay, that's
Goodbye,
everything.
sir. Until we meet again.
I rarely wander, yet it amuses me to converse with your kind. A red river, a song in the dark.
Okay then.
The whispers of a song, so many signs to tell.
I wonder why he put himself down here. What the heck? There's something down here. I wonder what it is. I don't know. There is something. I gotta find that out at some point. Where is it? Oh, we have to go back to... We have to go back to the theatre. Here's a hideout. Ta-da! Is there anything in here? Crafting table. We don't need to go to bed yet anyway. Hey, my dude, welcome. Good to see you again. Oh. Where's the... Ah, no. Where am I? Tetsuya Takashi, thank you for the follow. Thank you for dropping in. Where the bloody heck am I going? Howdy.
Please, sir. Can't let you through.
Hello, Scout. Well, let's see. I need to go to... See you later. So we need to... I kind of know where we are. It's called Vampyr. You annoy me, I don't like you. It's spelled Vampyr. Right, let's locate this thing for Asha. Do we have to go inside?
I will return later.
No, we're doing this now. Shut up, Jonathan. So what's for Pandora's box? It has to be in the theatre because they occupied the theatre. Yeah. It's in the theatre, I knew it. Wait, is it in the same place where Dr. Swansea's hidden? Huh. Hang about. I'm gonna take a look in there anyway. I have time.
It's locked, all right.
Maybe not. There's no... I keep forgetting there's no one here because we've bloody... It's because we killed everyone around here. Well, bar these guys. See you later.
It's locked.
Oh. Well, that's a pain in the backside, isn't it? I guess that's a no-no. No, you can sod off, I don't want you. That's kind of important. I've done everything with those two. What time are we on? Right, I think I'll just go back and then go... and then... I'll end it here, I think. We can't do this one. Yeah, I'll just head back to where we were and then try and see if I can find a way into Aloysius' home. That's not the way I was supposed to go. What am I doing? I went the wrong way. Here we go. Ignore me. Going the wrong way. I could kill a couple of people here, but what's that to do? Actually, let's go talk to Joe and treat Joe, because we have a hint for Joe now. Where's Joe? Joe! Colossus Joe! No, not you.
When science fails you, this elixir
knock at your door. I'll distribute that.
Where is... Ah, here we go. Joe, where you at?
Take a look. Don't be afraid.
You again? What do you want this time?
Alright.
Why do you keep on working for the gang, Joe?
You need to
You
calm down,
know
mate.
it doesn't suit you.
It's true, I hate this job. And I know I made some bad choices, but I'm a wet boot boy now, and people won't forget it.
You could leave tomorrow. Start another life in another town.
That's easy for you to say, Doctor. We are poor. My son's weak, and there's no way he'll endure another disappointment.
Can I offer you my medical
treat him.
expertise, Mr. Peterson?
Keep your medicines for others.
There is a thin line between pride and stupidity, sir. Please take this medication. You'll feel better.
All right. I'll take it then. It's not like I don't appreciate the gesture.
You're welcome.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
Oh, sod off, Cadigan. I don't like you. You annoy me. Right, where's the map? Not very good at reading the map. Oh, that's the other one. We've read that already today. Dee-dee-dee. So we're back.
Not a good place for a stroll.
Yeah, I know. I'll see you later, mate. There's blood up here.
Not a good place for a stroll.
Yeah, your friend said that already.
Master, I shall fear.
Oh, no, I want to do a spear. No, wait. Spear. Goodness me. I'm guessing this is how we go into Dawson's place. Have we missed anyone? There's 2 people we're missing. Oh. What's this place? Price's shop. Hello.
Good evening, Miss Price. How are you tonight?
Dr. Reed, I didn't know you had returned from the war. I had a new doctor when you left, but he's not as kind as you.
Always glad to see a former patient in good condition. It's been a long time.
Too long indeed. And as a token of my appreciation, I'll grant you the best price if you fancy buying anything from my humble shop.
May I
See
look
what
at
you
your
have.
goods, Miss Price?
It's always a pleasure to have you here, Dr. Reed. Take all the time you need.
I wouldn't say you have much. Can we give you anything? Nope. Go back. Thank you.
Dr. Reed.
Yeah, I want to talk to you again.
Good
Sorry.
evening, Miss Price.
You know you can call me Carolyn, my dear doctor.
Do you know Aloysius Dawson?
Everybody knows him. He's only been to my shop once, though, looking for rare books and other intriguing antiques.
Did he buy something from you?
No, he left quickly. He almost laughed at my goods. Mr. Dawson may be a rich man, but you can't buy good manners.
But isn't Aloysius Dawson known for his philanthropy?
That was before his brother Robert died in an aeroplane crash. Since then, the remaining twin has turned into a heartless tycoon.
He was a twin.
What can you tell me about yourself, Miss Price?
I'm still managing my shop. The only difference is, since the quarantine, we're open at night. You, on the contrary, seem to have changed a lot.
Tell me more about yourself.
Yeah.
No new fiancé?
Being undead does
Remember,
to
you
you
were hoping to get
sometimes.
remarried. I'm sure you must have a few suitors.
Who would marry an old bat like myself with a grown daughter and a little business? As you know, I only fancy handsome men like yourself.
Alright.
Really? Have I changed that much? It must have been the war and the night shifts since my return.
Don't get me wrong, Dr. Reed, you're still handsome. Just maybe a little bit wiser, more serious. It suits you well.
Is she flirting?
Have you noticed anything in particular in this part of town recently?
Other than you coming back to cheer me up? Nothing at all, Dr. Reed.
Yeah, this woman's flirting.
Does your daughter still worry you, Miss Price? I remember you were often concerned about her health when she was younger.
Have you not seen Carol since you returned? She's almost a young woman now. But she'll always remain my sweet little baby.
So you're less afraid?
Some things never change. Carol is still too clumsy for her own good. Sometimes her innocence puts her in real danger.
Why would her innocence put her in danger?
She does not realize how cruel life can be. Maybe I was a bad mother to protect her too much. My poor dear Carol.
You have every reason to be cautious, Miss Price. Especially in these difficult times.
Maybe you could talk with her, Dr. Reed. It would be nice to have a man here more often. We would both feel safer.
Okay. Is it just...
Goodbye for now, Miss Price.
Dr. Reed, I am glad to see you again.
How do I get down there?
It's locked, all right.
Oh, hello.
You can stay a little longer this time.
I wonder how we... What's down here? Is it the sewers? Oh. Uh-oh. I'm only gonna check. Temple, yeah. Is this the way I came from? It is. Oh, alright, never mind. Well, I guess I'll end it here then. I don't know where it's going to spawn me for the next time. But yeah, I'll end it here, guys. Got through quite a bit, actually. Should be heading to see Aloysius Dawson next time. I know that I had to do a stream earlier this week because I'm not going to be here on Sunday. I'm kind of going on a little trip, is what I'm doing. From Sunday to Monday evening, so I can't stream on Monday either. But I'll have to do my stream schedule on a Tuesday instead when I'm fully back. So no stream on Monday, sadly, or on Sunday. But I will be doing it 3 days next week, I promise. I just don't know what days I'll be doing. I'll have to sort that one out. But thank you everybody who stopped by today. I appreciate it. normal stream day, which was good for me. I hope everybody enjoys their weekend. I've got a little bit more packing to do before I leave. But whatever you're doing, whatever plans you have at the weekend, please enjoy yourself. Stay safe, and I will see you soon. Not quite sure on what day, but just keep an eye out for the stream schedule next week. So take care, folks. Bye now.